Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode we got this Kume here, and basically what this is a new product from Ecoflow. If you guys see my other videos, you guys know I've used a bunch of products from Ecoflow before, and I love their power stations and even some of the new products like the power bank. So supposedly they're having more and more products being released, and I'll probably cover more in the coming up days or months, we'll see, depending on my schedule and whatnot. But right here I do have another package here that is the Delta 3 Plus. So let's open this up and show you guys what the product looks like here first. So obviously when there's like the Plus version, it's slightly bigger than the regular 3. So if you guys open this up, as usual, they do provide you guys the protection inside. And then inside right here, we do have the unit. And right next to that right here, we do have a little box, and that should be the accessories inside. And that's everything that we get inside here. So they have the protection and everything inside, if you can see right there. So let's take a look and see what's included inside right here first. So inside this box right here, if you guys do open it up, they provide you guys probably all like the accessories, like the cables and stuff for you guys to use. The first thing is this cable right here that you guys can use. They do provide you guys like a user manual here to teach you guys how to use it. Should be pretty straightforward. They provide you guys a little car adapter that you can use to recharge it from your car. Perfect for people when they're going camping or something. And then here we do have the cable that you can plug in directly to recharge the unit. And that's literally everything that's included inside here. And then right here we do have the actual product itself. It's not too heavy. It actually has a little bit of weight to it, but if I want to carry one arm, I definitely can. It's not like the huge like Delta Pro ones that are a lot bigger and has a wheel on there. So what I'm doing right now is to bring the camera closer to show you guys what's on here in terms of what it looks like, and we'll kind of test it out in a second. So on top right here, we do have the handle, and the design of this new version here definitely looks a lot better or cooler than the older version that they have. But if you guys look at the top part right here, even the design of this part right here looks a lot better as well. Something about the design here that looks a lot cooler, but they do have the power button here for it to press to turn on, USB button here for it to turn on the USB, and the AC option there. If you guys try to turn it on, it does turn on right there, you can see, and that's pretty much what the screen looks like here. So currently it's at 25%. Show you guys 16.6 hours left if you guys use it at this current percentage. Show you input and output. USB-C supports up to 140 watts, which is a lot to recharge like a laptop or something if you guys do need to. Fast charging USB options, 3 of the 2-prong option, and then 3 of the 3-prong option here, that the grounded option, if you can see. And notice how they're kind of like tilted a certain way. So probably they designed it that way, so that way it won't like be connected side by side and kind of spread out a little bit, which is kind of cool. So very thoughtful design there. And then right here you can see they do have the air vent option to prevent it from overheating and whatnot. But you can turn on the AC there, turn on USB there. And if you guys don't want to use both, just turn off both. And press right there to turn off the screen. If you guys do look at the other side right here, on this side right here, they have more stuff. So they do have the DC option here for it to turn on as well. So feel free to use this option here, and I love how they have the little cover as well to kind of cover up from any dust and stuff getting inside, which is kind of cool there. And then from this part right here, we do have the solar car input, extra battery port. So if you guys want to get the other extension to get more power, you guys can. And the AC charging option here. So once you guys kind of open it up, this is what the inside looks like here. So you can use the solar option there. You guys can use this option here to add an extra battery, or use this part right here to recharge it. And that's literally everything that's inside right here in terms of what you guys do get for this unit. And this side right here, we do have also the cooling option as well to prevent it from overheating. So everything here is pretty cool design in terms of what you do get. Even on the side right here, when you look at this from the side, it looks pretty cool as well. Very sleek kind of design. So what I'm going to do right now is to plug it in, and let's give it a try and see how much power it does provide when you guys do charge it up. And we'll probably connect it on the app as well. Then we'll probably try a few other accessories on here to see how it does support the power, or see how much it supports. Alright, so I brought my phone over right here, and you can see immediately once I turn on the app for the Ecoflow app, it found the device on here already, which is the Delta 3 Plus. So I do want to add and connect on Wi-Fi, so I'll press on here. And I'm going to connect it first. You guys heard that little beep just now. So I'm going to connect this onto the Wi-Fi really quick first. So you can see how right now it's connecting. So I'll probably just take a few minutes to connect it. It'll bring the phone closer to the device, but I think it should be fine. Just take a couple of minutes here to get it connected. If you guys can hear the little beeping noise just now. All right, so we got it all connected. Click on done. And let's click on done here for what kind of space you guys want to use it at. Click the screen that you guys want to use here. And then once you guys got it all set up, then you guys are ready to start using it. So once you guys do have it connected on here, this is pretty much what the screen looks like. So same as usual for all the other devices when you guys look at it. You guys can control the DC option, the AC option, USB option as well. Connect all of that if you guys do need that option. And if you guys want to control the different settings on here, it should be all the same on right here, on this side here. Share the device, auto time off, change the charging speed if you guys want faster or slower. And if you guys want to charge it at a certain amount, feel free to do so as well. Turn on the X Boost technology on here. Discharge, if you guys want to stop charging a certain percentage, you can control all of that on here, which is really cool. So all the same stuff as usual, and if you guys need to update the firmware, feel free to do so as well with that. So now that we show you guys what the app kind of looks like here, let's plug it in and give it a try to see how much power it does support when you guys do use it to charge up the unit. Alright, so I just plugged in the cable right here, and you guys can see this is what the screen looks like when you guys do plug it in. You can slowly see how the number is slowly going up. Currently it's at 1,200, 1,400. So definitely probably got a lot of power on here to charge it up, so it can charge pretty quickly. They do tell you guys how it probably take around 51 minutes to recharge it from 25% to 100. And you guys are more than welcome to look at it on the app as well. So right here, and see, I'll show you guys. It's charging at 1.48 kilowatts per hour, and it's showing you guys probably around 51 minutes to recharge it from 25 or now 26 to 100%. So it does probably got a lot of power on here when you guys do look at it, which is kind of cool. So while this is charging here, let me get some more stuff to try it out and see how much power it does provide when you guys do use it in terms of like the outputs on here. And we'll try out the 140 as well to see when I give you guys that power that I do mention on here. Alright, so right here I do have two kettles set up. I'm going to test out one of them at a time. See if one of them supports the temperature on here first, or the unit first. If it does, then we'll try the other one as well, and then we'll see if it can use both of them at the same time for this unit here. I wanted to test out the USB-C option first, but the unit right now that I'm using to drain down the power for that power bank that I want to use is still pretty high, so I had to wait for the drain down first. But right now you can see how it's charging at 1500 watts for the input, and it's currently at 41% already, so it definitely charges a lot faster than I thought. Pretty impressive so far, and it probably take around 33 minutes to charge it up. And it does mention the UPS, so that's the cooling fan option on, even though we're not using that much electricity on here. And they definitely improved the cooling fan inside, which does not make any noise at all anymore, which is pretty cool. Because the older unit, if you guys remember, I mentioned how the cooling fan option can get really loud. But there's no issue for that for this one here. So let's unplug the cable first for charging option, because you don't want it to like overcharge or overheat or whatever while you're using the cable at the same time. So let's turn on this one here first. Or actually, let's turn on this one, because this one is currently, I just added cold water inside. Alright. So turned on right there, you can see. And when you guys look at how much power that's being provided, it is using around 1400 watts of power. So far so good, still really quiet as well, not too loud. And notice how when we're using the output option here, it shows you guys how much output that's being provided, but also show you guys how it's currently at 42%, and it'll probably last around 17 minutes when you guys do use it if you do maintain at this power. But it definitely does work. If you guys can see right here, the water's boiling. Now let's try to run one more here and see what happens here. If you guys were to run two things at the same time with the two kettles, the number should jump up slightly higher. So went as high as 2800, and then kicked in the overload protection on here. So there is a limit for the Delta 3 Plus. So you guys cannot use two kettles at the same time, but one of them will work. So there is a certain power that does support when you guys do use this unit here. Like it instantly kicked in the overload protection, if you can see right there. So if you guys are curious about what is the total like max capacity that it supports on here, even using the X Boost technology on here, it is 1800 watts. So if you guys use stuff that is like way above that point there, that's why I kicked in the overload protection on here. So if you guys use it for anything else that's slightly more powerful, it is fine. But if you guys are using it for like two kettle, it will not work right here. You guys see in this test. So if I were to use like one kettle and maybe run something that's like 400 watts higher on top of the one of the kettles, then it's fine. But since two kettles, when you guys use it, it's roughly around 13 or 1400 watts. It will not support that amount of power on here. So just keep that in mind when you guys do use one of these here. But it definitely does work if you guys were to use a single kettle here, which is pretty cool. So now what I'm going to do is to try out the USB-C option and show you guys how well that does work or not, and when I provide you guys that power that they do mention, which is 140 watts on here. Alright, so here I do have the power bank. We're going to plug it in here. This one right here should support 140, so let's see whether or not that is the case or not. So once you guys plug it in, you can see how it starts charging on here. It is currently providing you guys 97, 128, 134, 140, so it does get to 140 using this power bank here. And when you guys look at right here as well, it is showing you guys 141. So I do want to mention, I believe when you guys use this option here, 140 each, so it does provide you guys a lot of power on here. So whether if you guys want to charge like a power bank like this one here, or if you guys want to charge like a laptop, that is totally up to you guys, but it definitely does work if you guys can see how when you guys do test it out. So if you guys do end up using this as a power station to use for emergency, when there's a power outage, or for any other reason, that is totally up to you guys. But they definitely made a big improvement in terms of the overall design of the unit. Looks a lot better, a lot more quieter as well. If you guys can hear how you guys are turning it on to charge it up, or even using it to for other output stuff like this one here for a kettle, it works really, really well, and it's super quiet, which is really impressive for that point there. And adding this part right here, that's 140, was a lot more powerful as well, which is really cool. I think the older unit for some of them was like 100 watts max. Now it's 140, so they definitely made a lot of improvements there as well. Very exciting things for the Ecoflow brand that's getting better and better for their products. And I think they're probably still #1 out there for their products to this day, I believe. And I totally agree if it is, because of what you guys do get here. Smart app control, everything on here for fast charging, especially the fast charging option here to recharge it really, really quickly. It went from like 25 to 40% within a few minutes already. A lot of things are really impressive for this brand here for Ecoflow, and they never really disappoint, if you can see. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's on here for this unit here. So if you guys are interested in any of these products here, feel free to go check them out. I honestly like and love their products a lot, and I'm excited to see what else they do come later on this year, because I believe they will have more stuff launching or other stuff that I'll get my hands on that I did not get a chance to cover in the last few months since I was actually traveling. But there's definitely another cool product here that I'll probably just use as a home backup source to like connect my computers to, so that way I don't have to worry about like power outage or anything else, because it does happen pretty often in the past. I experienced it so far, and these products definitely helped a lot to save me when I do need it. So if you guys are interested in this product, check it out. But otherwise, if you guys don't need it, then save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.